guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video, I thought I would do a pack with me video, which I've not done before on my channel, but I thought I would go through the things that I check in, my hand luggage and also my handbag, on kind of recommendations that I think are really useful when I'm traveling. And what we'll do is we'll get started. So I thought I would go through my hand luggage first to give you an idea of what I pack. Now, I always take this, it's actually quite old, obviously got my name on it. This is just one of the standard cabin carry-on wheelies, which has been pretty battered, but I've had it for quite a while and it serves me pretty well. So like with most of them, I've got kind of broken it down into two sections. So what I do like to try and take is I do often get quite cold in both the airport and on the plane, and because usually when I'm doing long haul flights I like to kind of layer it with clothing, so quite often I will take like a little blanket, so that's nice and clean and packed. It's quite small but it's quite toasty, and there's something nice about your own kind of blanket than one that you've got kind of from the airline, to be honest. Also, I always take a change of clothing, so what I will do is I work out kind of what I'm going to be taking. So I will probably wear this on the flight and probably with some trainers, and then I always pack in here, which is a change of underwear and also just some of the tops, just in case I get cold. And quite often with my transit as well, depending on which country I'm transiting, I'll often book like a shower and a massage, and because of that I can kind of wash my hair and kind of freshen up. So I quite like to have like an extra hoodie and just some joggers or something, in addition to what I'm already wearing. So just in case, let's say my luggage gets lost and I've just got my hand luggage, then I've got some extra underwear and some extra clothes just in case. Also, I like to take a empty water bottle. Quite often when I'm traveling, quite a lot of the airports, they'll have water, so I can just fill them up, and it's less hassle than the kind of maximum liquid restrictions a lot of airlines have now. So I take that with me and I fill it up when I arrive. Also, just a little thing, because I wear glasses and also contacts, I don't usually wear my contacts when I'm flying because my eyes really dry out. So this is just an empty case that if I want to have a sleep, I can then basically put these away and not get them damaged. Then also I love snacks, absolutely love snacks. I get the munchies, and then also if I'm hungry in the middle of the night and don't want to disturb the kind of airline crew, I've got a mixture of some crisps just here, quite a selection of chocolate, so just some chocolate and bits, a bit of shortbread, Jaffa cakes, if anybody knows these from the UK. This is all imported because I'm still currently in New Zealand. And then also some nuts, which sometimes I take. It really depends, just because you have to be a bit more wary with nuts on flights because of people's allergies. And then because I've got certain dietary requirements, if I do get the munchies and I'm still quite hungry, I've just got a little bit of kind of potato sourdough, which I find is a bit better on my stomach than quite glutinous bread. Also as well, I like to pack all kind of my chargers if I need them for the flight, battery chargers for my Canon, microphone if I'm going to do any filming, and I've also charged my extra Canon camera charger my camera battery. So also I like to pack an extra, I guess like a clean little bag, so I can put my dirty clothing and things in there and it's not kind of mixing up with everything else, so I keep that. Then I like to have wipes, some kind of small amount of wipes that I'll use on the flight to kind of clean down my kind of surfaces, the screen, the armrest, etc. As well as just after meals. Quite often they supply them, but it's always nice to have them. Then I've got my fully charged Sony headphones already, with all the appropriate kind of adapters and things for the flight. And I'm in the process of charging my laptop and all my other kind of tech really. Then I like to take something to read, so I'm currently reading this book, which is quite funny, and I also like colouring books, which I find really relaxing. So I've got some pens and some colouring books and just some magazines to check out. Then I like to also do kind of printouts of things that I might need, like documents, just in case my phone doesn't work. Then this is just a zippable little blanket slash kind of neck rest that sometimes I take. Sometimes I take this instead of my blanket because it actually has got like a little mini blanket inside as well. But I'm not quite sure, I'll probably take one or the other this time. Then just the usual stuff for my laptop. So I've got a MacBook Air, just keep it protected when I'm travelling. And then also I've fully charged a power pack just in case I need it. And also I've just actually opened these, just some little kind of plastic containers. Because of the restrictions with liquids, I've actually just poured in some Sol de Janeiro shower gel. And if I've got details, I'll put them on the screen for all these items. Because the one I've got actually at home is quite like a huge bottle and quite heavy. So I've just decanted it into this bottle. So if I need to kind of freshen up or have a shower, I've got something, and it's just super moisturising, which is really good. And then what I like to do is I'll have a basically a separate kind of wash bag just for the flight, and then my main wash bag goes in my checked luggage. So with this one I've got a lip sleeping mask, which will be quite nice because it gets, you know, the kind of in the flight really dried skin, kind of it's not a nice experience, so I kind of like to do a bit of pampering. I've got my hair vitamins with a few left, which I take, my toothbrush, some deodorant and some allergy meds. I also have my eye drops, which I find essential when I'm flying, and also when I've kind of been sleeping as well, just helps to kind of refresh. Then I've got various kind of moisturising creams that kind of help with my skin. Again, I've got a little bit left of my Summer Fridays jet lag mask. Just a little mini toothpaste, so I don't have to carry anything. Then I've got just a perfume, some other kind of toiletries and meds, and a nose strip that I take. And I quite like having little samples of things, which is really handy for the, you know, the kind of long haul flight. My little mini Gatineau cleanser. And I've got a face mist. This is actually quite heavy. It's a shame it's glass, but I do really love this. It's my favourite one. So I've got that. But what I may do, I may actually just put some water in this because it's plastic, and actually put this in my main luggage just because of the weight. So I'm not quite sure yet what I'll do with that. Then I've got some La Mer cream, which is like super hydrating. And another lip balm. This one is Augustina's Beda, and looks like I've put in another eye cream just to help with any kind of puffiness, an eyeliner just in case I'm looking a little bit rough, and exfoliant. It's a little mini one. I have quite a few of these little mini ones. I do find if you can kind of have travel or sample sizes, they're really great to put in your kind of luggage, so it's reduced the weight. And then this is the Drunk Elephant kind of night serum that I thought would be nice for the flight. And then it all kind of goes in here, which is my new Elizabeth Scarlett makeup bag. So it's quite a little one, and it all kind of goes in there. That'll then go in my luggage. Also, I'll put in my sleeping mask, which I'm currently washing at the moment. If I've got an image, I'll put it on screen, but it's quite new, but it's really, really nice. Definitely recommend it. So I would say if you are kind of thinking of packing things up in your hand luggage, that I generally like to roll things up just for space, so it frees up quite a bit of space in your luggage. And usually I'll list things as well, so I'll go through and list items that make it kind of quite useful, and then and then when I get there, I'll always fill this up with water, so it's super convenient. So what I'll do is I will start putting this into my hand luggage, and then I will go through with what I put in my checked items as well. So this is what I've been kind of putting in piles for the checked bag that I'm going to take to Europe. So I've kind of put them in piles. So this is a selection of summer dresses because it'll be summer in the UK. A selection of footwear, just casual, evening, and just kind of like hanging about. I've also got footwear back in the UK as well because I'll be seeing my family. So I'm not packing like a huge amount, just a few little bits and bobs. I've got a linen shirt and just kind of an evening kind of long sleeve top just in case it gets cold. A mixture of shorts, denim shorts, and just kind of casual veg out bottoms. Then I've got just a hairband just in case I wanted one to get out of my face. This is another book I'm going to take with me. I've actually packed one in my hand luggage because I'm halfway through, and if I finish that I'll actually start on this one, which I'll tell you guys what I think. This is just something, a present for my nephew. These are just some business cards that I take because I'll be working. Then I've got a pair, just one pair of jeans, kind of fake, kind of what do you call it, kind of plasticky looking jeans, and then just some tight kind of skinny jeans, all quite thin. Then I've got some evening tops, some are kind of satin and lace, so I'll put these in a protective bag. Then I've got just kind of PJs and tops, a few extra t-shirts in case I need them. Again, I've got more at home. Some underwear, and also I'm taking my, well, I'm not sure actually, and I'm not sure if it's take the Silk and Berry. These are the heatless curls that you might have seen online. So you just kind of just saves reducing on the blow dries and things. So I'm not sure if I'm going to take those, but I will be taking my straighteners, which I must have had for like 20 years, but they're still going strong. Some more medication. And then this is my main kind of makeup bag with toiletries in. And also I think I'm going to put in addition, my Elemis, because it's got SPF 30 and I'm just loving it at the moment, and I've actually nearly used it all up. I'll also take some vitamin C, the 118, so those are the 1-1 skin. And I'm currently loving this as well. It's like a bit of a shimmer for your face, and again I've nearly used it all. I'll take some Olaplex for my hair because I've currently got it bleached. I'll pack that, a little mini retinol by Sunday Riley, and my Laura Mercier tinted moisturiser, which to be fair is pretty much all run out. I need to get another one really. My Ordinary, I'll pack that as well, and just another beauty blender. So I'll pack all that in there as well, and that can go in the main luggage. And then also just a couple of other different adapters, and my GoPro just in case I might need them. So what we'll do is I'll start packing them up, and I also like to put an air tag in my checked luggage, which I've already put in. Again, I recommend it. I used them last year as well, and they're just brilliant, just in case your luggage gets lost, or if you know, if for some reason there's a delay or something that's happened, or they're damaged, it's just easier in the long run. Also as well, I like to pack all the extra chargers and things in this luggage because it can be quite heavy, and unless I need kind of basic chargers for my flight, all the other stuff goes in the main luggage. So what we'll do is we'll start putting it all in now. So this is my items that I've put in for my checked bag. That's all done. I'm just about to zip those up. Then this is the clothing I'm going to wear on my flight, so I'll keep those aside. And this is the hand luggage. So that's all done. And then with regards to my handbag, so this is a Harrods, it's actually plastic, it's not leather, but I got it from Harrods a few months ago now. If I've got the details, I'll put it below, but super bargain, it was pretty cheap. As much as it's not leather, it's just so handy. I can fit in my laptop, there's a zip, so it's kind of like a Louis Vuitton Neverfull in size, but just has thicker straps and a zip, so it's a bit nicer for safety, and you can get loads in it. So basically I've got my laptop in there, another one of my Elizabeth Scarlett purses, which I love this B one, it's so gorgeous. Then I've got my passports and just an umbrella from Fortnum Mason, which is really handy, it's really light, you never know with the UK. Just a brush so I don't look like a complete state when I get into the UK. I always like to carry extra one of these, the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream, just because I find, again, like I've said before, I just get really dry skin and it's just a handy size, and there's actually not that much left in that one. I have my sunglasses with my very funky case, just in case I need them in between travelling, and just my purse. I also have an EpiPen, so I have to carry that at all times, and relevant paperwork to go with it. Just some extra tissues because you never know. Some tablets that I need to take, and some extra cables as well. Again, I've got most things already back in the UK, so I'm not taking loads of stuff. And in this bag as well, I'll also put in some extra snacks and things. One thing that I do like to do as well, when I have finished packing, I do like to take pictures of my baggage, so just in case anything goes missing or someone needs to know what it looks like, I can clearly say to them, I mean, it helps it's got my name on, but on this one, which I'm using, it's mainly because it's quite light and thin, so it's quite good if I want to pack quite a lot of stuff. But I'll take a picture of both of these, and even to the point of my handbag, because you never know. So if I did need to kind of claim anything on my insurance or anything gets damaged, I can easily say what I took and what was in my bag. So actually it's really handy. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this was helpful, and just give you an idea of the kind of things that I like to do when I'm traveling. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the Pack With Me video, and I'll see you in the next one.